Just when you thought your day really sucked.
You suck!
Here comes something to make it suck even more. It's a Lamont and Tonelli podcast.
We're ready for the coach. Sully, give me that big-time intro for this show, okay? Here we go.
It's time for the Jim Harbaugh Show on 107.7 The Bone. Brought to you by Team Superstores, your largest one-stop shopping for a new Chevrolet, Cadillac, Mazda, Hyundai, or pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And by Coors Light, the most refreshing beer and proud sponsor of the San Francisco 49ers. And now, the head coach for the San Francisco 49ers, Jim Harbaugh.
All right, and this is the week I like talking to the coach because we're coming off a big win.
Yeah, huge win.
Coach, in a better mood this week?
Yes.
You know, when you guys win, I'm just like, oh, thank God he's going to be in a good mood this week. And that was a hell of a win for you guys.
Yeah, it was a heck of a win. Defense really played well. Got us 4 turnovers. Tremaine Brock scored a touchdown. The defense set the offense up on the 8-yard line for another drive. Once on the 32-yard line. So that was great. Great win, great crowd, great atmosphere and energy at Candlestick. And we're going to need that again this week because huge game this week against the Arizona Cardinals, who themselves got 4 turnovers on defense and a safety last week. So lot to talk about with the team when they come in today.
Yeah. Hey, Coach, let me ask you this. Are you surprised at all how great the defense played missing Patrick Willis? The guys who filled in for him did a fantastic job.
Yeah, no question about it. Patrick Willis, one of the great players in the NFL, and Michael Wilhoit stepped up, did a fantastic job. So you gotta really compliment his preparation, his desire to play, and also Tony Girardetti got in there, got an interception, and played well. And
that was a great interception.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was. I mean, good hands on a big guy like that.
I thought his return was even better than the interception.
That was a great field. That was that stopped a late comeback attempt by the Texans, and in a lot of ways, really sealed that win for us. So hats off to guys like that, because they're 49ers, and they've been working hard. They've been in Michael's case working real hard on the special teams, contributing in a big way there, and then get in there, and it takes a tough guy, mentally and physically to step in and do a job like that.
I had the binoculars on the play when Tony Girardetti made the interception. When he came off the field, I love the intensity and enthusiasm that your defensive line coach Jim Tomsula has, and I think he was more excited than anybody on the team.
He was excited, and it's not just when a defensive lineman makes a great play either. I mean. It could be when Tremaine scored, when Vernon, caught that long touchdown pass. Jim gets really excited. Great energy on the sideline.
Does he get that excited during the week at practice as well?
Oh yeah. It's it's a constant everyday thing.
Hey, now let me ask you this. When we're on the subject of injuries, we're talking about the defense. Now, you had your press conference yesterday, and you said that we've got a few players coming back, maybe a little earlier than we thought.
Well, not earlier than we thought. Eligible to come back after the 6th game. Okay. And that's the PUP players that you're referring to, right?
Yeah.
Quentin Dial and Tank Carradine. Also Eric Wright and Mario Manningham. Those players can start practicing next week.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, I understand your daughter's birthday is today.
Yesterday, yeah.
Oh, it's yesterday. Okay.
Addie Harbaugh turned 5 years old yesterday.
Now, what'd you do for her birthday? I mean, did you take some time, or were we down at the facility?
Oh, it's a real neat thing. Addie has her best friend is Livy Valentine.
Okay.
And the two of them were born on the exact same day, five years ago on October 7th. So they always have a party together.
Yeah.
And last year was at our house. This year was at their house. And so they had they had some jumpies and their friends and a horse.
Oh, a horse?
Pony.
Oh,
Pony
okay.
ride.
You don't have to
got the
tell me
pony
about
out
this
there.
because my daughter turned 5 on the weekend, and we had like the parrots that walk around and sit on the kids' heads. So I know all
what do
about-
they do? What do
have
they do?
These parrots that drive little tricycles, and then they perch the parrots on the kids' heads, and the parrots give the kids kisses on their cheek. So we did this one on the weekend as well. I know all about these daughters' parties.
Is that like a Canadian tradition?
The good news is that she has this birthday party with her friend.
Yeah.
So, you we pay half the price of the party.
Now you're talking
now you're
my
thinking.
language.
The bad news is they had the jumpy and the horsies and the food and everything. This will not be a sustainable model going forward with three little ones, because then the next one's going to want a party like that.
Absolutely.
Everything, it builds every year.
Hey, Coach, big game this weekend.
Let's order a couple pizzas and.
You see, I've got some older sons, and it got to the point that we don't have parties now. What we do is just have a couple of your friends over, and then we'll go to a movie. Much better model for birthday parties.
Yeah, maybe we'll go to Benihana or something.
Exactly. Hey, big game this weekend against the Cardinals.
Yes, big game. That same energy that the crowd had Sunday night, we're going to need that again this Sunday, and we're going to need the great energy and toughness from our football team, because this is a really good Cardinals team that's playing very well on both sides of the ball and special teams right now.
Hey, what's your take on Dante Whitner changing his name to Hittner?
Yeah.
We were calling him Hittner last year. I actually used Hittner on the PA a couple of times.
Is that right?
And now he wants to officially change his name, but he hasn't done it yet.
I think it's kind of catchy.
I did call him Hittner on that first hit he had on Sunday night, and I think it was Owen Daniels. His helmet kind of popped off a little bit, and I said Hittner, and in the press box I said, no, you got to use Whitner for the rest of the game.
Right.
Something about the government shutdown that
Yeah.
can't officially
Exactly.
change the name.
Hey, we have Ted Ramey.
Not
with
changing
us.
his first name, though, or his middle name.
I wonder how that went over with his mother when he told her.
He said she gave him the blessing, and he's going to change it back when his playing days are over.
Well, it's appropriate. I mean, he is a hitter.
Yeah. And we
Just
have
one letter.
Just one letter. That's all you need. Hey, we have Ted Ramey here, who's our sports guy. He's got a question for you. Ted, you ready?
Yeah, Jim, I was just curious if you're going to watch the concussion documentary that's going to be on PBS later tonight. Is that something that you think about, being a longtime NFL veteran?
I'm going to watch it. Yeah. On the other show, Murph and Mac, they told me about that, so we'll get my wife to tape that tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't have time to watch TV. How much TV do you actually watch in a week?
Maybe a couple hours.
Yeah. Did you catch any of the Stanford-Washington game Saturday night?
Yep, caught a little bit of that.
Boy, that was a hell of a game.
Exciting game.
Yeah. Still rooting for Stanford?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No question about it. The team there now, and all the youngsters are playing in the NFL now. It's that played at Stanford. Every team seems to now be popping up with players from Stanford. It's an exciting time for the program.
And the seniors of this year's team,
they're going to be playing too. There's going to be quite a few of them that will be playing in the league next year. But they got business to take care of this year.
Yeah.
It's this could be the year. National championship.
Wouldn't that be nice?
That would be something.
Super Bowl
They can do it.
championship and a national championship to the Bay Area. Wouldn't that be great?
That would be great.
All right, Coach, we'll talk to you next week. Have a great game this weekend, and go Niners.
Thank you.
And don't forget to clean up that pony poop in your yard.
That was at the neighbor's yard, Paul.
That was the Valentine's yard this year.
Okay.
Smart man.
That's why he's calling an end to those parties for next year. All right, Coach. Talk to you later.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, 49er and the Jim Harbaugh Show brought to you by the good people at Miller and Coors and also Team Chevrolet.
Another fine product from Uranus.
That concludes the Lamont and Tonelli podcast. To hear more and everything Lamont and Tonelli, check out the website at lntworld.com.